Welcome back, sports fans. In the final segment, I'm going to share my prediction for tomorrow's game. The Lions have lost 5 straight to the Bears, and they have not beaten Matt Nagy since he became the head coach of the Bears. With that having been said, looking at everything, it's going to be very interesting to see how the Lions are going to win, even though they'll have some renewed enthusiasm with Darrell Bevell being their head coach. And they will want to win for him, and that's understandable. But realistically, the Bears need this game to keep their playoff hopes alive. The Lions, I don't think, are going anywhere but home at the end of the season, which is what I've said since before the season began. The Lions have too many key injuries. They have too many overall injuries for me to think that they're going to win. And I really just don't see a way that they're going to be able to do it, especially when seemingly the offensive line cannot protect Matt Stafford in the fourth quarter of games. The Lions have all kinds of trouble running the football, and now they don't have not only Kenny Golladay, but they're letting Marvin Hall Jr. go. And albeit, even if he catches a couple passes a game, I mean, he is a deep threat. And without him, that's one more facet the Lions don't have. So how the Lions are going to be able to put together enough offense tomorrow, I don't know. And how they're going to keep the Bears off the scoreboard consistently is also something that I don't really know. With that having been said, it is possible that the Lions could win the game tomorrow, but they're going to have to be very, very good in the red zone against a team that is or was the top red zone defensive team in the NFL. And I just think that the Bears defense is going to be a little bit too much with the people that are missing for the Lions for me to think that Matt Stafford is going to be able to put together enough offense for the Lions to win. Notwithstanding that, you have Mitchell Trubisky, who's thrown 3 touchdowns against the Lions each of the last 4 games. And he could make it a 5th straight game. I hope the Lions prevent him from doing that, but I believe he's still good for 2 touchdown passes. If you recall, in the first game of the season, the Lions were very dominant against the Bears for 3 quarters and got outscored 21-0 in the fourth quarter to lose the game 27-23. Now, it is true that DeAndre Swift, who I don't believe will play tomorrow, dropped the game-winning touchdown pass in the end zone. True enough. But again, as I had stated at that time, that's a lot to expect on a pass like that from a rookie in that situation, much less playing his first game. If the Lions can run for 150 yards, which I don't think they're going to be able to do, and Matt Stafford can get to 260, 270, and like I said, he's averaging 265 yards in his career against the Bears, so it's not inconceivable that he could get to that level. But bear in mind, he hasn't thrown for 300 yards in a game against the Bears in 5 years. So the fact that he could possibly do that is a lot less likely. With that having been said, I just don't see the Lions putting together enough offense. I do see them making a good effort. I'm hoping they'll keep the Bears under 30 points, but I think they're going to end up losing what probably will be another close game, and it's going to be around 27-24. I don't like usually getting into scores and that, but that's about the way I see it, somewhere in that range. And it's unfortunate, but it's what you live with when you're a Lions fan. And that will do it for another episode of the Detroit Lions tomorrow. Stay tuned for further updates. Don't forget about college football recap next week, where I will preview the Wolverines game with the Buckeyes. And I will also preview the Spartans game with the Nittany Lions. And bear in mind, this is pending coronavirus issues, of course. Next Saturday, I will have another edition of the Detroit Lions tomorrow for you, where I will preview the Lions game against their next opponent. Take care. If you're on the roads, drive safely. Have a good day. And stay safe. Goodbye for now.